Qué calor. Qué calor. What's up, y'all? Happy Sunday. Happy Father's Day for all of you who are fathers and have fathers.
And happy Father's Day to all the mothers out there that had to play the double role. If you don't know us, we are Jenny and Kevin with Eat, Baila, Travel. It's been so long, so I got to introduce ourselves again. Yeah. What's up, everybody? Happy to be back in Mexico, back in action, back in vlogging. Just back and being ourselves.
We took a short, unexpected break from YouTube, but there's a lot we need to catch you up on, y'all. Not just what's going on right now, but like we just went through a whole bunch of things on our short, unexpected break. We'll tell you why that happened. I want to say hi to everyone who's here. It's been a while, man. We've been wondering how you all have been too. Let's see. So some people are guessing, wondering, where we are, wondering what's going on with us. We already got pregnancy rumors. We'll find out soon enough whether that's true or not. Tacos al pastor and steak. Oof, what is everybody having today? Gosh, goodness. Someone think Jenny got her ideal job. Ooh, that's a good guess. Hola, hola, DJ Muneco. Great to see you too, Scott. Thanks for being here. Hey, Uriel. Hey, Matangi. What's up, friends? Say hi to Brian for us. Hi, Cindy. Great to see you here. Uriel claims dibs on Padrino.
Padrino de trips, de vuelos.
We are accepting padrinos de viajes.
Shout out to Jason. What's up, Jay? What's up, bro? I miss you guys. Say hello to my dad. Give him a huge squeeze for Happy Father's Day.
Alan makes a great point. Sorry, what?
So, bye. If you're watching, Happy Father's Day. Thank you so much.
Happy Father's Day, Don Lino.
Being such an awesome dad. I really appreciate it. And Mama, too. Mama Bear. Thank you so much for being an awesome individual. I love you guys.
So we had to take a moment to say thank you to all the dads out there because it is Father's Day and you all are taking the time to spend some time with us. We hope you're with your dads too, or at least thinking about them if they're not with you. But getting on with it, we do have some pretty big news to share. Like I said, we had a lot of things going on and some things have changed. For example, those of you who've been with us for some time, that we've been on this journey for over 2 years. We've been traveling
2.5 years now.
2.5 years. Traveling Mexico in search of a home, originally born and raised in Chicago to Mexican immigrant families. So our roots are very important to us. And as we travel, we make it a point to learn about the places we go because Mexico is our heritage. So in looking for a place to live, we went to Mérida. We thought we were going to live in Mérida. We fell in love with Orizaba, Veracruz.
Querétaro, Puerto Vallarta, Monterrey.
Puerto Escondido we fell in love with as well. So many great places out there. And then we had a live debate. Who remembers that? When we went live and talked about, one of us wanted to live in Querétaro and the other one wanted to live in Puerto Escondido. We're a married couple, so we have no plans on separating. So we had to, be on the same page. That means I won because I'm the wife, right? That's how it works. I'm joking. Happy spouse, happy house. So actually, it turns out that although we picked Querétaro during that live debate.
No, you pick Querétaro, I pick Querétaro.
We came to an agreement.
No.
Yeah, we did.
Some BS. Y'all are seeing this live. Go back to the live and you'll see we never picked.
We did. So look, you're probably happy that that's not going to happen anyway because something has come up and we're going to talk about that. But first, we need to catch you all up on all the things that just happened. Why we took the break from YouTube. We're not mad at YouTube. Our channel did go down in performance and revenue while we were in Colombia. But I'm not mad about that. I understand that a lot of our subscribers follow us for Mexico content, and that's totally cool. We had the time of our lives in Colombia, you guys. So much that we almost just stayed there. We loved living in Cali. We loved traveling through the coffee region. We made videos on all of these wonderful experiences. We went to the Carnaval de Barranquilla, which was amazing, by the way. If you haven't seen these videos, they're so much fun. You can totally just catch up on these right after this live stream. But we got to the point where we were really seriously considering staying in Colombia. Mexico or Colombia? Mexico or Colombia? We have a live
stream. The thing is that Mexico is our roots, but then Colombia was really stealing our heart.
It really was. The salsa dancing in Cali was just another level that we felt very much at home. And a lot of you all were even commenting on thinking that we were going to stay. And we almost did.
By the way, I just want to make small reference. I know Jenny's going off, but we're really sweaty right now, and it's because we just came from dancing, and we're gonna go back out to dancing. So you gotta apologize in advance because we look glossy.
We're in Jalapa, Veracruz, which is not normally this hot. This is the capital city of Veracruz, in the northern part of the state. It is tropical weather, but it's normally not this hot. And also, we were dancing, so I think it's about between 80 85 degrees today.
I don't know, it's hot.
And we were dancing. Coincidentally, we were right across the street from a salsa dance spot. So that's why we have wristbands on. We were just in there. We're gonna be going back right after this.
Club.
But yes, we're in Jalapa and we're loving it. We're really excited to show you all on our next vlog. That'll be on Jalapa.
Sorry for miscuing everybody, but Colombia was awesome. Just awesome. It was just a great time, great people, and it feels very authentic out there. I don't know. It was great. We loved it. But life changes and it takes you in different directions. And now we're back in Mexico.
Well, actually, first we went to Chicago. We went to Chicago to surprise our moms for Mother's Day. We were in Chicago about 3-4 weeks. We arrived to Chicago without a plan. We weren't sure if we were going to go back to Colombia or if we were going to go back to Mexico at that point. We were even starting to make offers on houses in Colombia. That is how serious we were getting. We were like, what if we could have, if we're working online, we live part-time in Mexico and part-time in Colombia. That would be such a dream. And so we started to explore that option. And then we came back to Chicago, and that brings me pretty close to the news. I'm not going to make you all wait too long. So the big news is...
Wait, what?
No?
Already? Dude, relax, bro. Let's see what people do.
All right, fine.
Girl, man, she wants to go back out dancing. Like, let's see what people are saying.
all right. Let's go back to the chat.
Here. What's up?
Let's go back to the chat.
Gee, what's up, everybody? What's up, Kelly?
Let's go back and say hello.
What's up, DJ Muñeco? What's up, Cindy K?
Mm-hmm.
What's up?
That one guy, boy or girl?
Kyle, boy or girl? I don't know.
I'm a girl. He's a boy. Padrino de Vuelos, Uriel, I like the way you think.
Guys in Merida. What's up, Gary Green?
How's that heat in Merida, Gary?
Genesis Bourbon, they're not going to return to Colombia.
Maybe not to live, maybe not right now. But if it wasn't for this news that we're going to share, I think we would be going back to Colombia sooner rather than later and for another extended time. Because that's how good it was when we were there. Like life-wise, it just...
Somebody mentioned though, Colombia doesn't have a Pan Dulce festival, and that's true.
That's exactly what I was saying.
that was the benchmark, really. They didn't have it. Mm-hmm. Jesus, thank you so much from California. Thank you so much for the
love.
$5.
Thank
keep
you.
It up. Then waits up.
Appreciate all the love from you guys in whatever way, shape, or form you all do it, by being in these live streams, by chatting, by hitting the like button, which always super helps. And an extra way to show love is always via a little tip jar, buy us coffee, whatever. We really appreciate you.
So what's up is good enough. But thank you so much. We appreciate it from the bottom of our hearts. Gilly, I saw that. Yeah, Jenny was trying to get away with Querétaro. I like Querétaro. I'm just not feeling it to live,
It's just, when we first started on this journey, we had a certain idea. And I think we had a good impression on Querétaro and we wanted to live there. But then we realized that there's so much more out there.
No, we knew there was so much more. Jenny was just this. She made up her mind. She was like,
know
what?
I was being practical, that in the sense that my career and my background is in higher education, and there are lots of universities in Querétaro, and so I just saw it as a very plausible and very comfortable place to live. But I get it.
Chuck, what's up, Chuck? I hope you're doing well. Huge hug to you, man. Nice seeing you.
Looks like it's hot in San Luis Potosí. Also, 2 travelers in Mexico. Hey to you guys.
All of Mexico's hot.
There seems to be a heat wave where temperatures are hotter than
everywhere.
usual in Mexico this week.
Saludos
desde
Texas. Asaya. Sorry.
Where are
Miss
you?
Palacios. Where?
Asia. Palacios, I'm guessing. Hello.
Saludos.
Wherever you decide to settle, says Scott, you're young and curious, and the world will still be out there for you to explore.
Oh my God! Speaking of Argentina, with Byron, we almost made it out to Argentina.
We did. We bought flights to Argentina. We were planning to go, and it had been 8 months since we had seen our families, and ultimately it came down to, do we want to take some time to visit home, visit our family, or go to Argentina? And we ultimately decided to go see our families.
Oh, man.
Back to Puerto Escondido. You're heading there tomorrow, Gary? That's awesome. My sister's there now. What's good, Pac? Hey, Alan. The heat wave is El Nino. Oh, that comes every 2 to 4 years, if I'm not mistaken.
Interesting.
Phew.
I still don't understand that, but yeah. Cool.
Asaya. Thank you.
Asaya.
Thank you for the correction. I like how she did the cedilia.
So, yeah.
Like
Asaya.
Asaya. Asaya. It's Asaya. Heat wave also in San Antonio, Texas. Oh, we have fam there too. Hope that you all are staying cool. All right, y'all. I am antsy to share this news with y'all because I know that's why you're all here. I know you all want to know what's going on. I would want to know too. So if you all remember, many months ago, I was applying to a job. And I was applying to a job that would be based in Mexico. And it had been so long that I really thought I didn't get the job. This job is based in Mexico City. And for so long, I thought, I'm not going to want the job. I still don't know if I do. But the point is, I got a job in Mexico City.
Wow, very
very anticlimactic. I'm sorry. I'm nervous. Kevin can tell you that I'm more nervous now that I've been offered this job than before. I was anxious to know whether it was a yes or no. I was like, just tell me yes or no, and I can move on with my life. It's okay if it's no.
Because you wanted to get rejected so that we can stay in Colombia.
Because if I got rejected, if I didn't get the job, I would be perfectly happy with living in Colombia. I'd be fine. It's okay. But since I got the job, we're moving somewhere we never expected we would live. We never thought we would be.
I mean, it's not even a secret anymore.
It's not a secret. It's not a secret. We're moving to Mexico City, you guys. I wasn't planning on that. Why? So why Mexico City? The job is with a U.S. university based at the UNAM campus, at the Universidad Nacional Autónoma de Mexico. That's Mexico's national autonomous university, Mexico's biggest public university. And they're based in Mexico City, and that's where the office is going to be, and that's why. I have been made a verbal offer. I have not officially accepted the offer, so I can still turn it down. We don't have to move to Mexico City.
Too much stress for all this back and forth, bro. You're going to take the job.
I don't know.
We're going to move to Mexico
Guys,
City. It's the end of Baila travel. Now we both have to work, and, thanks, y'all.
Excuse me? Hold on. I'm not even there yet. I still have to process this. Yes, with 2 full-time jobs between us, that does bring up the question of what's going to happen to Baila travel.
Now we're going to go harder, stronger, faster. We might not post as much, but we look forward to giving you a different dynamic now that we're actually going to be
living
settled in a place. But it's exciting. Honestly, I never in the world ever thought I want to live in Mexico City. I still don't. But I know that this job is such a if y'all were to see the description of this job, is like made for Jenny. It's tailored for her. I saw like everything in that line is like says Jenny. So it's super exciting that she's gonna get this opportunity, and she got her master's. She did all this education stuff. Like, use it.
My master's is in international higher education. I went to the University of Illinois Urbana-Champaign and the University of Wisconsin-Madison, and I studied abroad, and I've always loved the idea of being someone who helps be a part of that and help students participate in programs in different countries and help universities have partnerships and different relationships for different reasons, whether it's research or student programs. So that's exactly what I'm all about. And this opportunity to be able to do that between my 2 countries, the 2 countries that I call a home and a part of me, that's pretty amazing. I feel really blessed to be able to do something like that here. But I'm also really nervous because this is a big girl job. There's the word director in the title. And so that makes you feel like it's a grown-up job.
Well, I'm the CEO of Baila Travel, so.
Excuse me, co-CEO. Whatever.
Big job. But yeah, we're excited.
Nervous.
She's nervous. I'm just my kind of what evens out for me is now that we have the airport at Mexico, La Ciudad de Mexico, and that's good. You know, we can go anywhere in the country, and
Mexico has a lot of 3-day weekends in their like federal holidays, like a lot. And living close to the Mexico City airport is one thing we are pretty excited about.
Yeah, the airport, and there's so much to see around Mexico City too that we haven't seen.
Pueblos Mágicos within driving distance.
Yeah, you got Tepoztlán, you got Taxco. All these places are so close. We have Veracruz close. You have the airport to go back to Chicago. You have the airport to go.
Everything's gonna be a short flight away.
So that's kind of, it's exciting because it'll be able to give us the opportunity to do all these things in Mexico City and in Mexico at the same time for our channel, for us. And then if you guys seen our videos before that, we have the idea of investing in Mexico. This is like the big opportunity to expand in so many different ways. So,
having 2 grown-up salaries will allow us to work towards our investment dreams much sooner versus just living on one. The money that we make on YouTube is like para los dulces, like we say, it's like
para los chicles.
Para los chicles. It buys our candy, every
But it's fine. Now I feel like with a more relaxed, I feel way more relaxed now that we're gonna have this stability, and we'll be able to be creative again and be happy. We took a whole month off because we were in Chicago, and
we wanted to focus on our family.
We go to Chicago and it's vacation for us. It's not, vlogging. We just want to relax. And you know what? We said, screw it. Forget the numbers, forget getting the subscriber count out. Let's just relax. Now we're back in Mexico. We finished filming a video already.
By the way, Kelly says he volunteers to do our editing.
But he says he's not going to be good. So
never mind.
But yeah, thank you guys so much for the congratulations to Jenny. We're excited. I'm talking like I got the job.
I appreciate
I'm excited for Jenny.
I appreciate you being excited for us because I was so confident in the interviews, and then when they offered me the job via phone, I was like, I told Kevin, I was like, wait, they actually picked me. Did they make the right choice? I'm like, they sure? I hope they're not watching this. Chuck is asking if we're going to be living in the Coyoacán area. I think so.
That's the plan.
I don't know.
We
haven't even been there, but we've heard good things. So if you all got, advice, hints, tips, that'd be nice. Greg says he's looking forward to Mexico City content. We are too. It's gonna be a new chapter for us.
I think it's funny because, ironic because when we were in Mexico, the Ciudad de Mexico, we never really made content. We're like, we'll be back.
We're always just passing through.
We'll be back someday, whenever, blah blah. And now,
little did we know.
Yeah.
Alan says you've tasted the travel fruit. You might go back to full-time travel in less time than you think. We might. Oh, I left out a very important detail. Part of this job includes travel. I think that's another reason that we're excited, and even though we weren't thinking that we were going to live in Mexico City, we're not going to be in Mexico City all the time. Part of my job will have me traveling to different universities across Mexico for different reasons. And since he works remotely, I can always bring him along with me. And I don't think we'll miss traveling all that much with a job like this. Who knows? I'm sure it'll all still be very demanding. And of course, that will be my primary responsibility. And if we can squeeze in some YouTube videos in the off hours, I think we can do that.
We will. We definitely will. Yeah. So we're probably going to be looking for an editor. Y'all know
we probably will.
Somebody that edits the Eat, Baila, Travel style. We're definitely gonna start looking for that because we want to keep creating content, and I think to just make content, organize content, and have somebody else edit it.
It would be I think the only way that we could continue.
Yeah, we are.
Even if there's no profit in it, it's okay. Like it's fun, as long as it pays itself. I don't care for profits. I know it.
Well, now you don't.
Now I don't have to worry about profits because I got a grown-up job. So yeah, I think there'll be less stress overall on everything. So thank you all so much for your congratulations and for being excited for us.
Jesus, hold up, y'all. This happens all the time. I don't know why this thing's not charging. This thing might die.
No.
I'm gonna go get another battery real quick.
Okay, go get the battery. Wow. Maybe it's the heat. the camera battery. We have our camera hooked up. I wish you could see this setup. We have the camera up here, the laptop down here, and the microphone over here. It's a whole thing, you guys. Let me catch up on this. Cheaper flights to States. Yes, John. Cheaper flights overall. Flights from Mexico City to Colombia, under $400 round trip. We could still definitely go. We're still planning on going to get Feria de Cali in December. We just might have to, return to Mexico.
Dang, this bad boy is heating. It's just overheating. It's not necessarily the battery.
Oh, it's not the battery? Okay, it's just the heat. Okay. Let's hope it doesn't die on us. Okay. Uriel says, knew it, oddly enough, going to Mexico City to do some restaurant work content. Hey, we'll see you there, buddy. When are we going to Xochimilco then? Dave and Karen, La Karencita, our peeps, we got to do a Xochimilco collab together. Wouldn't that be cool?
It will.
So they're back in Querétaro, La Karencita and Dave. And, if we're going to be in Mexico City, we can do weekend meetups.
Yep.
And that's going to be so fun.
All right, y'all. This thing might die soon because the camera's overheating. I think it's because it's too hot here.
But if it does die, don't go anywhere. Just refresh and we'll switch to the computer.
I'm not sure we can do that, but if we don't, make sure que se cuidan, se bañan. We're not leaving.
We're not leaving, but we gotta give you the reminders just in case.
Just in case, because this thing's getting overheated. The other thing is that I wanted to talk to you about. You want to get a little bit ahead just in case this cuts off. So what do you have to look forward to in Baila travel
before this job starts? Because since I haven't signed anything, I haven't officially accepted the offer. They haven't even officially made the offer. This could still not actually happen. But if it does, I'm guessing later in the summer. But until then, it's still June. We got some exciting things going on this summer. Like we're back in Mexico, obviously. And we're starting off this next round of Mexico journey in Veracruz. Why?
Because it's the best state of all Mexico.
Honestly, Veracruz is so underrated. It's not usually at the top of people's travel destinations, but oh my God, it has everything. Salsa, the kind you eat and the kind you dance. Coffee culture. It's a coffee producing region and it's so good. Amazing weather, amazing nature, volcanoes, mountains, beach, jungles.
It reminds us a lot of Colombia.
It does. I think that's why we like the most so much. So we have some really cool videos coming up for you all, starting with the capital city, Jalapa, and then the coffee region, Coatepec, Pueblos Mágicos, Jico.
Yeah. And we're going to El Carnaval de Veracruz. So
the Carnaval is usually in February, March because of Mardi Gras, right? But during the pandemic, Veracruz decided to move their Carnival celebrations to the summer.
I don't know why
either. And they've kept it that way since. So that means their Carnaval is in a couple weeks and we're going to get another Carnaval. So we're going to be putting out that video too. It's going to be really fun.
And then we're going on a big journey. We're sailing across the seas.
We're going on our first cruise. My first cruise.
Well, our first cruise together.
We're
going to cruise together.
We're going to cruise together. We're not a cruise channel. I know that there are YouTube channels out there that dedicate their content to cruises, and that's like a big thing. I don't think that's going to be us, but we'll probably put one video out there just to share our cruise experience with you all. We're going to be celebrating Kevin's mom's birthday, which is super exciting.
Yeah, and then the cruise we're coming back to Mexico and Honduras. So it should be exciting. We're going to be super probably relaxed and see what comes out of the cruise. Like Jenny said, we're not a cruise channel, but we'll make the best of it. Why not? We're still going to be traveling to Mexico, so why not? And then after that, it looks like we might be heading to La Ciudad de Mexico, and then we really got to get creative.
Got to start looking for an apartment. We're going to probably have to furnish an apartment like real grown-ups and decorate, have a housewarming party, bring plants. You're all invited. Bring plants. Los 15 de Rubí. You're all invited.
Vamos a matar unos chivos y unas vacas y vamos a hacer una barbacoa.
All right. Where are we here? Let's go back to socks with sandals, Kevin. They saw you wearing socks with... He is wearing socks with sandals.
It's because,
Sammy Hamawi says hello from Curacao.
Wow.
I want to go there. It looks beautiful. Your parents have been, right?
My parents love Curacao.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I need to go back and catch up.
The Eat Baila Travel Empire.
I like
That'd
that.
be a good empire, though.
I would like that. Thank you, Martha Gamboa, for the congrats. Byron, thank you. Lots of great, oh my gosh, great restaurants in Mexico City. That's going to be fun.
Yeah.
One to
definitely.
watch, wife is Chilanga from San Angel. Cool.
Nice. So yeah, I'm still hoping maybe we can squeeze, Puerto Escondido before Jenny starts his job. But
That's a good question. What's going to happen in Puerto Escondido? A lot of you may know or might remember that we bought terreno in Puerto Escondido, and it is our intention to build something creative. I'll just put it that way. It is a tourist destination. It's a beautiful place that has, to this day, stayed more so true to its community. I'm hoping that it doesn't turn into like the next Tulum, although some people have started to say things like that about Puerto Escondido. But one of the reasons we really liked it is because it has such an authentic spirit, and we hope that it stays that way. And whatever we make or create there, we want to respect the local vibe, the spirit of Puerto
yeah,
Escondido.
for real, man. If y'all plan to go to Puerto Escondido, make sure to take care of our Puerto Escondido because there's some crazy stuff happening too, like fish coming up dead all over the sea.
There's a Instagram account called SOS Puerto, and they often share the things that we can do as individuals to help, be a part of the movement to help protect Puerto Escondido environmentally and socially. But anyways, what's going to happen with that? Right now, it's just kind of a fenced off lot. There's nothing going on there yet, but we hope to start building soon. And like we mentioned earlier, by having 2 grown-up jobs, that means that we'll be that much closer to actually being able to afford to build what we want to build. We'll keep y'all, in the loop. So it looks like our lives are going to be mostly based in Mexico City, but still traveling and visiting Puerto Escondido often.
So make sure to let us know what you want to see in Mexico City, what you want to learn.
And the surrounding areas like Puebla, Tepoztlán, all those things.
Surrounding areas is everything.
Everything. It's just so central. So I'm excited for that. I've always wanted to go to the butterfly sanctuary. It's in the winter time.
Yeah. There's so much coming up. But yeah, let us know. Let us know what you want to see. We're back, excited, and we're fully locked and ready to go for Baila Travel.
For anyone who's just joined, our major announcement is that I've been offered a job based in Mexico City, and we're excited, nervous, although kind of shocked because
that's all I heard.
I'm shocked because I didn't think I was going to get the job. I think a little bit of part of me was like having a little bit of imposter syndrome, thinking like, yeah, I could totally do that. But then once they actually offered it to me, I'm like, wait, are you sure? Are you sure I'm the best person for this job? It's exciting. It's in higher education. It's working with colleges, universities, government entities, private entities, partnerships amongst universities in the US and in Mexico. So I'm really excited. I hope that, I don't mess it up. That's it. I'm just happy. I'm excited.
We're good.
Kevin, if you have a fan, put it behind the camera to cool it and cool you. Fan's all the way over there. It's loud though, so that's why we have it far away. After seeing the Cihuatanejo videos, we're entertaining the idea of moving there with a toddler and hoping to add more. Would you recommend it for a growing family? Actually, I think so. I mean, I didn't see a whole lot of like where are the schools, right? Like there was like the tourist section, but the tourism is mostly national. At least when we were there, it seemed more national. And
I can't tell you.
I like the family. I saw a lot of families. There were a lot of families, so I couldn't tell if they were families on vacation or families living there. But I think it's definitely doable. In terms of like what do you need? Hospitals, schools, things.
Yeah.
Like a basic community would need. I think you could totally do that. I would research it a little bit more, but I think that's a great idea.
Definitely go out there and check it out for yourself, just to see. Spend a good time out there before you do it. But Savory Exposure. Hello.
Great
Hello,
to see you here. He says, whoa, you're building a house. Hopefully something more than a house. We're hoping to build something multifunctional, like a space, like a dance venue, a co-living space where people can long-term travelers can live there and live like amongst the community. So we're thinking pretty big picture, even a small restaurant or a cafe. So this is in both an investment and a place to live for us, hopefully in the future, depending on where we are in life. We've talked about kids, and we talk about, teaching our kids to serve. That means first we need to learn how to serve. Oh, so many things. I had baby fever, to be honest. While we were in Chicago, we went to visit a lot of our friends who are either pregnant or just had babies. And yeah, I just have to be honest and put that out there. But I just got a new job, so I'm not going to do that yet.
Well, yeah, but that's it from us. We're not going to take up so much time from y'all. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope y'all are enjoying this beautiful Sunday. Like we said, follow us on Instagram, follow us on TikTok now. Jenny be doing TikToks.
I try.
We're excited to be back in Mexico, especially here in Veracruz. There's so much deliciousness here, and we look forward to making these content. We should have a video. Oh, big announcement! I was always going to forget. We're actually doing something pretty cool, I think.
What are we
We're
doing?
gonna post our videos on Sundays, right? Like normal, but we're actually doing our first Spanish Eat, Baila, Travel video. We pretty much finished filming it today. It's gonna be fully in Spanish. We're gonna try to do the same video in English and a Spanish version. We would open up another channel, but we just want to give this like a little experiment, a little shot to see how it goes, to see what the reception is.
Yeah,
When we're in
like
Chicago, a lot of people are like, yo, like y'all gotta make your videos in Spanish. Like we don't get it, what's going on? Like, so whatever. We're gonna give it a shot. We filmed in Spanish. Our concern was being able to not express the same way that we do in English, but I think I'm actually better in Spanish.
I am pleasantly surprised at our vlogging in Spanish. And I hope you all are too. And we grew up bilingual, but there are a lot of mistakes we make both in English and in Spanish, just grammatically. And it'll be interesting to see what mistakes we make
so
on camera.
This upcoming Sunday, we're gonna post our video in English, right, as normal, Sunday at 9:00. And I think Wednesday, Thursday.
We still need to talk about how to post the other ones. Start making decisions for both.
Maybe Wednesday or Thursday.
This is how we fight. I win. Okay, so thank you so much for joining us. And Ellen, my heart for pan dulce.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it so much, Ellen. Appreciate it a lot. And yeah, we hope you all have a wonderful weekend, and we hope that YouTube hooks us up with this nice algorithm. See you next Sunday, and follow us on Instagram, because we're pretty active lately.
Yeah, that's where we're at mostly. Thanks, guys.
Se cuidan, se bañan y nos vemos hasta la próxima.
Nos queremos mucho. Bye.